Well, you're welcome, our dear students, on this virtual kind of environment. I'm called Masagazi Yawe, a lecturer and the head of the Department of Education. The Department of Education is part of the Faculty of Education and the Arts. I want to take you through what you are going to encounter in these virtual classes. We are all aware that COVID-19 has dictated and we have no option. We have to go on. In the Western world, since the crisis of COVID-19, institutions have been on. There are other universities like the University of South Africa where these students are continuously online. For them, they have never felt the impact of COVID-19 as regards teaching and learning. As such, we need to adopt and we need to be very fast because we are already behind. As such, I want to take you through what you're going to go through, what you're going to encounter in an online environment. Let me tackle the first bit, and that's the assignments. Students usually fear the aspect of the word assignment when it comes to teaching and learning. However, let me just give you a brief of what you're likely to encounter in this online environment. What should we expect? We are saying that there are a number of tasks very popular in a virtual environment. We want to look at the virtual assignments you are going to see, teaching staff or lecturers take you through when it comes to this online environment. Discussions. We are going to use the Moodle learning management system where we have discussion boards. Now, discussion boards allow you students to discuss. So there will be discussion forums. Please, when you encounter these, don't say it is a blessing to the devil. It's part of the online environment. Please join the bandwagon when it comes to discussions and make sure that you are available, you are present, participative, and be natural. It's part of the online environment. In this environment, you cannot be alone. A teaching staff or a lecturer or a professor may post an issue of concern that may require you to contribute through discussions. Please make sure that you demonstrate your presence, your experience, be part of it, and make sure that you are not left behind. It's normal in an online environment. There is also an aspect of watch and read, then you can respond. Now, this is common in an online environment. A lecturer may come up with a video lecture. You may look at a video, you may be tasked to watch a video and look at its detail. Usually lecturers set such videos in a way that they can allow or they can supplement the achievement of the course outcomes or the objectives of the course. Now, a lecturer may task you also to read an article, a journal article, a book chapter, and then you respond to a set of questions. This is common in an online class. So when you encounter this, don't say that now what's this? It is the same, it's something simple. Please just pay attention, be to it, and make sure that you also participate in reading such texts, such extracts, and respond as expected. Others are case-based assignments. In general, also you may be tasked to read an extract or a case or to watch a video of a real case scenario that the lecturer wants you to read in order to understand the aspects or the concepts that are within the content of the subject or the course unit. Some cases are well structured in a way that they can really communicate the detail of a lecture that is planned. So make sure that you also participate in case-based assignments. They can bring a scenario in a court, for instance, or in an urban center intended to demonstrate certain aspects. And you as a student may be required to answer certain questions out of such a case. So be sure that when it appears, it's normal in a virtual environment. Blogs are another aspect. that can be used in the assignments. And in a blog, a lecturer may post some discussion on a blog, and then you are expected also to complement, to supplement, to give a feedback throughout the course. Now, in online classes, you are allowed to share experiences, and you can only do it through this kind of approach. You may be tasked to give an experience of growing something in the village. And we all know that the majority of you are from villages. We have a few who are from towns. And that's where you are given an opportunity now to demonstrate what you have been going through. And in blogs, when such an assignment comes up through blogs, do not say it is crime. It's a crime. So make sure that you take part in it and be part of it. Online exams, it's a continuation of the exams. However, in an online environment, you may encounter an open web. You can encounter an online exam. A take-home exam is also an example. Or you may go in for what they call proctored exams. Now, in proctored environment, you may be placed in front of a webcam, or you may be monitored while you are doing the exam. You may be seated in a room like this one, and you are monitored on a web camera. And it depends on what institutions go for, but for us as a university here in UCU, we're going to explore many of those. So when it appears and you are required to sit in a certain direction, you are not supposed to do a lot of changing. Do not say what we are doing is unethical. It is well benchmarked, and it's normal in an online environment, especially with a proctored environment. Research papers are also other modes of assignments that can be given to you as a student in an online environment. You may be required to research about something, and then you submit it in form of an assignment. Now, it is very common in an online environment, and please, when such an aspect comes up, do not say it's a blessing to the devil. Just respond, be part of it, be natural, do your work, do the task according to the instructions, and then submit. Now, in research papers, they so much look at originality. Are you original in nature? Have you copied somewhere? So when it comes to that, be professional, be ethical. It's part of the academic integrity, and an unexpected aspect as an assignment in an online environment. Self-paced assignments also are key types of assignments in an online environment. In virtual classes, you will be required to watch a lecture. Now, a self-paced assignment can be this in nature, the way you are watching this. An instructor or a professor may come up with questions after you have watched. So even the other lectures that proceed may come in after you have watched something, and then you are in position to have knowledge and an understanding, and then you're free to ask questions. So in self-paced assignments, these ones can be posted. You access the link at your own free time or at your pace. And that's why they are called self-paced. So when it appears in an online environment, do not say what we are doing is unethical. It's normal and very common. Now, in conclusion, there are a number of them. There are many more of these virtual kind of assignments. And what we have listed is not the entire list. It's just a small portion of it. So a teaching staff or a lecturer may choose any. When you see any of those appearing, just be warned that it's normal in an online environment, and just accept, pick up. You can even read more about them. You'll find that it's not only in UCU, but also elsewhere in other universities that appreciate the virtual environment. So when such kind of assignments come, please feel free, be normal. It's normal, it's an acceptable aspect in a virtual class. Thank you. Let me wish you good luck in many of these kind of tasks. We understand that it's a new kind of normal. In a new normal, there are a lot of unusual aspects that come up. Now, when you see many of these, accept that this is the new normal. We need also to adjust ourselves. We need to learn how to study from homes. We need to create time. We need to drive ourselves. It's very normal and very okay in a virtual environment. Let me wish you success as you go into this. Thank you.